recognize some of those people up there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hitting the button.
It's the other button.
It's the back button?
Right.
I am. It's forward, I swear. Oh.
Hit escape to get off the video,
Boop.
and then progress.
That one I don't know.
Now you can progress.
Oh, that would mean hit the next button.
She's to go to presenter view.
Oh, Lord. Oh, come on, do what you do. Do the job you love.
Should be the
Slippers.
Mine? Oh, thank you.
bro that.
Progress to the next slide, and then go to I'll go back up to presenter.
Except now it's not presenting.
Okay.
Hello. Please hold. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Talk.
Give me a beat. Who can sing? Paige? Come on, Paige, who can sing? Who can sing Shine Bright Like a Diamond? There you go. All right. Let's see. All right, let's build the business that we love. All right, so first and foremost, thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, IAHSP, for allowing me to stand on this stage to talk to all of you. I'm going to turn this a little bit. Are we dead? Oh. All right. So, how awesome were the speakers today? Somebody give me, just real quick, just shout it out, your biggest, thing that you took away from the speakers today.
Invest in yourself.
That's right, girl. I love it.
Take action.
Okay, take action. What else? Back here in the green.
I was going to say take action, but collaborate.
Collaborate. I love it. Okay, so can I get up? All right, so that is your permission to say whoop whoop, amen, yes girl, hallelujah, or clap them little hands. I love it. Okay. All right, so props to all of you who are here, starting 2024 off with a bang. How many of you have New Year's resolutions?
I gave up.
Hey, one. You're standing strong. I love it. All right, one. Have you broken any of those resolutions?
No, I said I
yet?
gave up.
Oh, back in the back though, I had a hand raised. You haven't broken one?
I only have one.
Oh, let's clap. All right. So, how many of you have a word of the year? All right, Luis, what's your word?
Balance.
Balance. Anyone else have a word of the year? Paige.
Acceleration.
Yeah, acceleration. Who? What was it?
Prosperous.
Prosperous. Love that. Anyone else?
Persevere.
Persevere. I love them. Well, my word of the year is illuminate. To help clarify or explain, to make visible or bright by shining a light. If you noticed in the video, shine bright like a diamond. My husband was a DJ for very many years, so he whipped that up for me one night. I was like, I want to different songs, so he whipped that up for me. So in my business, I help business owners build the business they love by illuminating their businesses so that they attract their ideal client, so that they can do what they need to do in their business, and that their businesses shine bright, and then therefore they are building the business that they love. All right, so a little bit about me. Many of you didn't know that I was the mother to the Hulk. That is my son. He is 29 years old, and that is his gorgeous wife, Alyssa, who they just celebrated 3 years of marriage. And to the right of that, that is me and my sister. My sister's back there, and she's probably like, oh my God, don't say anything about me, but that is my sister. And then this cutie patootie right here, this is my mother-in-law, and she is the fashionista. She still creases her jeans. She is 80 beautiful years old. And then, of course, any of you that know me know I am obsessed with my hot, sexy husband of 17 years, and I am obsessed with these people. They are my life. But also, I'm a friend, I'm a hype girl, I'm a motivational speaker, a photographer, a creative, and a business owner who helps people build the business that they love. But I'm also a Midwestern girl, despite the sparkle and the nails and the lashes and all the extras, with a little extra shine. And I was so excited when I heard about the theme. And by the way, I mean, look at me, right? With the yellow socks, the shorts, the tank top. So, in our family, we had, has anybody here ever been to Aberdeen, South Dakota?
Oh my God, John's family's from there.
Bing bong, John's family, have you been to Wiley Park?
Yes.
Okay, we used to go there all the time, and as you know, they have the Land of Oz. And it's so cool, and literally, they took that house off of a farm, legit. They took it off a farm, you go into the house, and it's a gift shop, of course, but then when you walk out, you gotta go through this hallway, and the wind starts spinning, and the noise comes on. You literally walk through a little wind tunnel, like the Wizard of Oz, and when you get out, you are in the Land of Oz, and you are on your yellow brick road, and Glinda's there. And so today I'm going to share with you a little bit about my yellow brick road, and how all of us, when we build the business that we love, we are literally on our yellow brick road. So I'm going to skim over a lot of this, but I spent some time, and I was like, okay, what exactly have I done in my life? So at 16 years old, I worked at No Appointment Haircutters. It was like Supercuts. They didn't stay in business very long. And then I got pregnant at 17 by the gardener of my high school. That's a different story for a different day. However, at the same time, I also switched careers and worked at Little Caesars Pizza. Do not do that if you're pregnant, because all you want to do is eat pizza. And I'm still trying to lose the 60 pounds I gained with my son 9 years ago. All right, so my mom was like, look, you're gonna have to go to school. So I went to school, became a medical assistant for a hot minute, realized that's not for me, I'm dyslexic, it's not so good when the doctor's ordering things with numbers, it's not really good for you. And then I started working at Walker Furniture. So right across this freeway is a furniture store called Walker Furniture, and that's where I worked. I started as the receptionist, and I worked my way up to the front end manager. So I used to see the designers there setting up the furniture, and I thought it was so cool, but I was just, the manager of the front end, whatever. And then I met my ex then, and that started something really scary in my life, where I was basically trapped in an abusive relationship, beaten, all of the things for 3 years. Yeah, wasn't good. And so that happened immediately when we got together. He quit his job, and I took care of us for 3 years. So I got a job at Citibank, which was really cool. Worked in the call center. Then I worked my way up to trainer. So, all the time you can train, like there's a new thing they want you to sell, travel insurance or something on your calls, right? So then I was able to start training, and to think way back then, I was already standing in front of people and talking and encouraging them, part of my yellow brick road. So then my family came and rescued me. I moved to California. When I moved to California, the first thing I saw in California was a little church on the hill, and I said, okay, God, I'm all yours. So I got saved, restored my relationship with my family, got a job at Toyota. I was the customer relations manager. I don't know why they gave me this job, but I wrote sales manuals way back then. I was in charge of everything at the service center. And so it was great, it was wonderful, but I wanted something closer to home, closer to my mom, closer to my son. So I got a job at Cloud Chaser Real Estate and Dream Chaser Travel. Don't ask me why a husband and wife opened a business, one like travel, one like real estate. So I did both. I was a travel agent sometimes, and sometimes I was a real estate assistant. So then I lost my mom. And that was really hard for me. And I didn't know what to do because I was in California now, and I had a great job, and I wanted to move back to be closer to my sister, but I was afraid I would see the person that abused me. So then, lo and behold, one day on MySpace people? MySpace? Don't fake the funk, MySpace is great. I get a request from DJ Vince G, And I'm like, oh no, I just got out of a relationship. I just got healed and whole and I'm good. I'm not talking to him. His music's not great because I'm like super Christian at this point. And, but something just told me you need to talk to this guy. And so I did. We talked for 30 days online. Then I said, you can call me. But I wasn't going to answer. Oh, no. I wanted to hear how he was going to talk to me. Was he going to say, oh, hey, Boo, what's up? Or was he going to say, hey, Laurie, this is Vince. You said I could call. I just want to call, see how you're doing. And that's what he did. And I fell in love. And we got married. He proposed to me 2 weeks later. And we celebrate 17 years of marriage. So, all right. So then I moved. Thank you. Then I moved to where he lived. Got a job at Dilbeck Real Estate, luxury real estate, went to Prudential, California. Oh, my mic's coming off. Went to Prudential, California Realty. And then my son, the Hulk, decided that he wanted to go to the Marines. We knew he was going, we just didn't know when. So he joined the Marines and it broke my heart because anybody in here a boy mom? Adult boy mom? How dare these mean men come and take our child, our sweet little boy, who's 18 or 19 years old, out of your house at 3 a.m. and tell you, you can't talk to him. I can't call and find out. Is he okay? Does he need anything? No. So that was a little heartbreaking. But we had other ventures. Vince and I moved to Texas. I did have a brief stint at Mary Maid's. It wasn't good. I cried when they made me clean the house. I was a salesperson. This is a true story. I got hired as sales, so I went and did the equivalent of your guys' consultations. And so I would go and do the consultations, and then one day they came and they said, hey, Laurie, it's time to do your in-service. I said, oh, what's in-service? Oh, that's when you go out with the ladies and you clean the house. I was like, what house? The whole house, for all the houses that are on, schedule. And I literally called my husband. They're gonna make me clean. I don't even clean our house. You clean our house. And my nails, my lashes are gonna come off. I'm gonna be sweaty. It's hot and humid in Texas, but I did it. And I learned a lesson that I can clean. Now I tell him how to clean the house. I'm just joking. I don't. I wouldn't do that. Okay. So, but during that time, I moved on from Mary Maids, and I became the executive producer of the Autumn Miles show. It's a radio show in Dallas. And that was really fun because I got to work with people, schedule people, interview people, and I learned so much from that. And that is where I met many of you when I transitioned to HSRA. And I loved it. I gave everything I had to it. I was there for almost 7 years, but just like Dorothy, I knew there was something else that I was being called to, and that was to build a business that I love. And so my Emerald City is Boss Babe Creative, your business bestie, where I help people build a business that they love. So you'll see on my yellow brick road, there's scary things, there's happy things, there's all kinds of things. And in your business, it's the same. So tell me lately, have you felt fearful of the unknown? Yeah. Threatened or not good enough? Let's keep it real, keep it funky. Yeah. Alone in your business. You guys are business owners. It's probably one of the most lonely things because you are supposed to be leading the business. But what happens when you can't show weakness in front of your staff or your clients or your realtor friends? It's lonely. Lost in what direction to go. Like so many times we're like, okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do consultations. I don't want any inventory. Oh, I'm doing vacant stages now, right? So we get lost in our direction. Reluctant of going after business. Who in here loves to pick up the phone and ask for business? Oh, what? Okay, real estate though. What home stager? Yeah, it's far, very, very little. Or just felt like you really just can't go on anymore? All of the above. Yeah, all of the above. Well, today, I want you guys to be like Dorothy. Initially scared and uncertain after getting through that tornado, right? And landing in the land of Oz, Dorothy gathers her courage, brushes her shoulders off, and she continues onto her journey to find the wizard. That's what I want you guys to do. Whatever situation, whatever challenge, whatever you're facing, I want you to stand up and brush your shoulders off and move forward. Like Dorothy, overcome loneliness by forming strong friendships. You guys are here today to form strong friendships. And Dorothy had companions like the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion. And together, not separately, but together, they created teamwork and loyalty. But be like Dorothy despite the wicked witch, good Lord. How many of you have a wicked witch in your life? A broker who doesn't want you to talk about home staging, that realtor that you know needs to stage that property so it'll get sold, that seller who won't take out their cat paintings that are all over the house. We all have the wicked witches in our lives. I love it, right? So what did Dorothy do? She kept it pushing, Shorty. She persisted. She did not let the wicked witch stop her. Be like Dorothy. When she faced scary and dangerous challenges on the hunt of the haunted forest, which AKA we're going to use in this situation, the real estate market, right? That haunted forest of, oh, the homes are selling too fast. I don't need a stage too. Oh crap, I need a stage, right? That's so scary because you're like, well, nobody's staging. Should I have a warehouse sell? Should I sell my inventory? Should I sell my business? Because nobody wants to stage anymore, right? And then all of a sudden the houses start sitting and the phone starts ringing, and then all of a sudden you don't know what to do because now you have to stage. So we have all experienced that, right? So be like Dorothy. Despite her gatekeeper's reluctance when she was knocking on that door, she did not give up. She managed to convince them to let her in. So when the agent or realtor or broker or seller or whoever it is in your life tells you no, and you believe that deep down in your soul that you're supposed to do it, you believe in the cause of home staging, you keep knocking. And you tell them, you hear me? Let me in. I'm knocking. I'm not going to give up. Be like Dorothy. So you're probably asking, how? How do I be like Dorothy? You don't understand, Laurie. It's hard. You don't know what I'm going through. Well, you're here. You are here today. This is your first step, whether you are just going out on your yellow brick road or you're halfway through. So Dorothy's whole reason for going down that yellow brick road was so that she could get back home where Auntie Em and Uncle Henry were. It felt safe. She felt loved. She felt like she belonged. Can I get the hand mic? Because my ear said no. I think it's my cute earrings. They're really cute. They got bows on them. But I want to ask you guys, what does home feel like to you? In your business, what does home feel like? What do you want your business, what do you want to go back to in your business? Is this off?
Yeah, they're both up.
Okay, all right. So she wanted to go back home because that's where she felt like she belonged. So I want you to think kind of about your why. Why did you even start? I know we talk about that a lot in this industry, but really think about why you started. You had something in you, had a problem that you're going to solve, and that will evolve, but think about why you want to go back home. So who's your who, right? So Dorothy had a support team on this journey. These are a few of my who's. A lot of you know the girl on the top right, the blonde, that's Jill. Daisy Creative. She builds websites for home stagers. She is my joy. She is just she's just the yes woman, and she often reminds me to not be such an old lady. Like, you know, when you're in my age range, 48, almost pushing 50, you have to have those younger people to keep you ambitious, right? And then right below that, those are what I call my ride or dies. Those girls have been in my life for 15 years. They have prayed with me. We've gone through marriages, divorces, babies being born, sickness, celebration, all of it. But they are steady and they are loyal. Over here, this blondie right here, she's somewhere taking my picture. She is the renowned brand photographer who I aspire to be like one day. She does my brand photography. All my high-end clients, I push to her. You guys, she's fire. And so you have to have the people that are there for you all the time, and you have to have the people that push you to be better, and then you have to have the bestie. This one right here, she's in the back as well. Paige 29 Designs, the premier home stager in Lubbock, Texas.
Surprise!
Yes, and she surprised me by coming here today. You have to have those people that are there for you. So I want you guys to think about who is your who, like who is one of these people for you. Write it down, and I want to challenge you, just send them a text. Say, thank you for being my who. They're like, what the heck, what are you texting me? But just give them a thank you. So, who is with you on your journey? Dorothy's friendship and collaboration not just helped her get down the yellow brick road, but it also provided emotional support, bravery, and that was crucial on her journey. So, who do you need? You know who you have now. Who do you need to get down that yellow brick road, to face that wicked witch, to navigate that uncertain real estate market? Who do you need this year on that journey? Dorothy had emotional support. The Scarecrow provided thoughtful advice. How many of us love the people in our lives that are just like, oh, they have the best advice. They're so great and wonderful. The Tin Man offered kind and empathetic words. And the Cowardly Lion always summoned up just enough courage. Wasn't that funny? How many of you can summon enough courage for someone else but not yourself? Yeah, I know, me too. All right, check physical assistance. Can we get an amen for anyone who lifts the sofa, organizes the warehouse, loads the truck, unloads the truck? So the Scarecrow used his cleverness to devise plans. Those are our designers. Those are our staff members that walk into an awkward house and is like, I got this. I'm going to do the design board. It's going to look amazing. And when the buyers come in, it's going to make complete sense. And that house is going to sell quickly because they made sense of it. They devised a plan. The Tin Man used his strength, which we love, our logistics, to overcome physical obstacles. And that Cowardly Lion, which I really love because last year I had to deal with a lot of courage in my life, he showcased courage that he needed for his friends. So, who do you have that's your physical assistance? Problem solving. How many of you have a problem solver in your business? Yeah? How many of you are the problem solver in your business? Here's a little side note. You need to bring someone else in to help you solve those problems, because otherwise it's going to be difficult. So, collectively, not separately, collectively, they solved problems together. They used their individual strength, they worked together as a team, and they navigated the witches' threats and haunted forest to find their way to the Emerald City. Dorothy had friendship and support. The friendship and support gave her a feeling of belonging, which is why she wanted to go back home. She wanted that belonging. She wanted to feel like she was comfortable and safe in her environment. They had shared experiences, fears, hopes, and they forged strong bonds. You are here today, trust and believe, to belong in whatever capacity that looks like for you. You are here today. If I could encourage you, I know today's over with, you guys are tired, but tomorrow when you come in here, I want you to come in with your head held high, and I want you to be on a mission to share experiences with each other. Don't hold that stuff back. Share the experiences, because whatever that experience is, you could be helping someone, or they could be helping you. Strong bonds, make friends. Don't be afraid of anything that would prohibit you from making strong bonds. Christina talked about collaboration. You think she has some strong bonds in her sphere? Absolutely. And together, you will be able to navigate all of the problems you face to build the business that you love. So, let the journey begin. Whether you just landed in Oz, or how many of you are just landing in Oz? Are you like, oh my gosh, I just started this business, and I don't know where to go? No? Good? How many are halfway down your journey? You know where you're going. It's a little scary. Yep, I know. All right. like Dorothy, you have people here around you that want to help you get down that road. You are here this weekend, today, tonight. You stuck around, even though I know you're hungry. I know you are. I know you're like, ugh, when is this over? I gotta go eat. But to be reminded and to find your inner strength. Your greatest assets and solutions to challenges are all around you. So look to your left, look to your right. Those are solutions and challenges to your business. That's why you need to talk to each other. Remember your why. I want each of you to remember why you started your business. And that changes, that evolves with your business. I want you to know and believe in your own unique talents. Be strong in that. Be courageous in the things that you know how to do. Nurture your professional relationships. That's what you're doing here today. You're nurturing. You're sitting at your tables and you're nurturing relationships. And you're going to embrace the lessons you're learning. Please do not be embarrassed by the mistakes you've made in your business. I encourage you to share those with other people, because the moment you share, like, oh man, I screwed up, I did this, I can't believe I did this in my business, it's more than likely the person next to you is going to be like, I've been there. Or like Christine on the stage today, she's like, maybe if you guys come to Atlanta, I'm going to show you my solution to your problem, right? But if you don't share, then you don't know. So remember, how many of you watched The Wizard of Oz? I know it's been a long time ago, but I love it. It wasn't the wizard that got Dorothy home. It was the journey, the friendship, it was the courage, and the lessons learned. And it was the soft reminder from Linda that she had everything she needed all along. All she had to do is click those cute Louis Vuittons, and she would be back home. Take the journey. Meet the people. Be courageous. That's what you're here for. That's why you invested in this. That's why you're taking your time away from your family, from your business. And remember your why. And most of all, I want to encourage you, empower you, inspire you, hype you up, build you up, and remember just who the heck you are, and go build the business that you love. Thank you very much.